You still close the door when you want some privacy, right? You expect a certain baseline of privacy in your own home. But what if I told you that the most sophisticated spy gear isn't being forced on you? It's the stuff you're buying yourself. The stuff you've already invited right into the most private spaces of your home. And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? We've welcomed this whole wave of smart devices into our lives because, well, they're convenient. We click I agree on those terms and conditions without ever reading the fine print. So, what exactly did we agree to? Let's start with the big one, the centerpiece of most living rooms. Your smart TV? Yeah, it streams your favorite shows, it listens for your voice commands, but here's the kicker. It's also an incredibly powerful data collection tool. And the manufacturers themselves have actually warned us about its capabilities. Now get this. This isn't some conspiracy theory or a warning from a hacker. This quote comes directly from Samsung's own privacy policy for their smart TVs back in 2015. They put it right there in black and white. The TV in your living room could be recording your private, sensitive conversations and shipping that data off to a third party. So here's the trade-off we're making. We get all this great convenience, right? Voice commands, endless streaming. But the price we pay is an always-on microphone and this technology called automatic content recognition, or ACR. It's like it takes a digital fingerprint of everything you watch. Doesn't matter if it's from cable, a Blu-ray, or even your Xbox. And it sends that data to advertisers so they can target you. And look, this isn't just some what-if scenario. This is real. Back in 2017, Vizio got slapped with a multi-million-dollar fine for using that exact same ACR technology to spy on 11 million of its users without them knowing. The feature was just on by default, quietly logging every single second of whatever was on their screens. The threat isn't always something big and obvious, like a TV. Sometimes it can be hiding in something way smaller. Something you've probably got a dozen of lying around your house right now. A simple charging cable. Except this one is very, very different. So, meet the OMG cable. To you, it looks completely identical to a standard Apple or Android charger. And hey, it'll charge your phone just fine. But packed inside that tiny plastic end is a Wi-Fi chip and a whole mini computer. It's basically a physical backdoor into your digital life. And how it works is it's terrifyingly simple. An attacker who could be hundreds of feet away just connects to the cable's secret Wi-Fi network. From there, they can start injecting keystrokes, typing faster than any human ever could to steal your passwords, install malware, you name it. And you'd never, ever suspect your charger was the weapon. Okay, so this next one, this is going to sound like it's ripped straight out of a spy movie. But I promise you, the technology is very real, and it uses something that is already filling every corner of your home right this second. To understand how this is even possible, we just got to take a quick step back and remember what Wi-Fi actually is. It's not magic, right? It's just a radio signal. And just like other waves, like light or sound, these radio waves bounce off of things. It's pretty much the exact same principle as your own eyesight. I mean, vision is just light from a lamp or the sun bouncing off a person and hitting your eyes. Well, this technique does the exact same thing, but it uses the radio waves from your Wi-Fi router. The signal goes out, bounces off a person, even if they're in the next room, and then returns to a special receiver. And this is where it gets crazy. The system feeds all those little distorted reflections into a powerful AI program, something like DensePose. And it analyzes those tiny, subtle changes in the radio waves with such precision that it can actually reconstruct a 3D stick figure of a person moving around in real time using only the Wi-Fi signals that are already in the air. Now, you might hear the original researchers trying to spin this, saying, oh, it's a privacy device. You can check on an elderly relative without a camera. But cybersecurity experts are calling BS on that. They are absolutely clear this is not a privacy device, it is an anti-privacy device. Let's call it what it is. It's a spy device, plain and simple. All right, so far we've been talking about threats inside your own four walls, but the dangers don't just stop when you walk out the front door.
A lot of the time, they're actually disguised as a free, super convenient service for when you're out and about.
I mean, we've all been there, right? Your phone is on 1%, you're desperate, and then you see it. That beautiful, glowing, free USB port built right into the chair at the airport or the table at a coffee shop. It feels like a total lifesaver. But plugging in could be one of the worst mistakes you make all day.
This sneaky attack has a name, and it's called juice checking. You have to remember, that little USB port isn't just for power. It's a two-way street for data. Hackers can tamper with these public ports, loading them up with malware. So the second you plug in, it starts dumping that malware onto your phone, stealing everything from your contacts to your passwords, all while you think you're just getting a simple charge.
And listen, this isn't some niche, fringe paranoia. The warnings about this have been getting louder and louder for years. It started with cybersecurity institutes back in 2016, but now the FBI is putting out official public advisories telling people, urging travelers to just avoid public USB ports altogether. Their advice is simple, just bring your own charger and plug. And now we come to the big one, the most intimate, most powerful surveillance device ever invented. It's a device that tracks your every move, potentially listens to your conversations, and knows all your dirty little secrets. And you willingly carry it with you everywhere. I'm talking about your phone.
Think about it. You plug your phone in, you put it on your nightstand, you go to sleep. And you just assume it's sitting there dormant, waiting for you to wake up. Well, it's not. Your phone is busy. It's very, very busy, especially in the dead of night. Get this. Research has actually shown that an average Android phone sends about 50 megabytes of data back to Google servers at around 3 a.m. while it's just sitting there and you're fast asleep. And what's in that data? Well, it can include a pretty detailed log of your entire day, what apps you used, where you went, all of it. All of this, every little tap and swipe and search, it's all building a detailed digital fingerprint of you, your location, your habits, what you look for, what you type. And yeah, sometimes even your spoken words, your pillow talk. It's all being collected, usually by apps you probably downloaded for free. So where does all this incredibly personal data go? You guessed it, it gets sold. The late John McAfee, who knew a thing or two about this stuff, explained the business model bluntly. A lot of those free adult websites make their money by letting other companies install key logging software on your device. They literally track every single thing you type, hunting for passwords, bank details, anything they can use against you.
Okay, I know this all sounds pretty bleak, so what can you actually do about it? Well, the most important first step is just a change in your mindset. Start questioning convenience. Ask yourself, what am I really trading for this? Do the simple stuff. Put a piece of tape over your laptop camera. Always bring your own charger and power brick. And once in a while, go through your phone and audit the permissions you've given to your apps. You might be shocked at what you find.
Look, these technologies, they're not going anywhere. In fact, they're only getting deeper and deeper integrated into our lives. Which really leaves all of us with a fundamental question that we each have to answer for ourselves. In a world that is designed for total, absolute connection, what is privacy really worth to you?